a good introduction. Other than maybe a eulogy. Really, I just want to thank you for those kind words. And I'm humbled. Thank you very much, Mr. Savant. You've done a great job in organizing this event with all there. Ladies and gentlemen, let me give it a try. Of course, the easy part. Buenas tardes. Good afternoon. Ali'i, aloha, talofa, na ini. I hope I didn't go there. And Yahweh. And of course, most importantly, mabuhay! Magandang hapon sa inyong lahat. First of all, for me, ladies and gentlemen, after that very wonderful speech from my other prima, my cousin Tina Rose Barnes, who is my cousin, and of course, that wonderful speech from Nikki Gordon, and of course, after me, there will be a speech by Attorney Pinazzo, the gracious, young, beautiful lady. I am obviously the thorn among the roses. Again, ladies and gentlemen, I first want to recognize my friends from Guam, the mayors and vice mayors. And I mentioned earlier also as well my cousin, my prima, Senator Tina Rose Jr. Barnes. And of course, we do share a common ancestry from Guam. But it is also a family with roots here in the Philippines. I'd also like to welcome all our mayors from both the Philippines, the Northern Mariana Islands, Micronesia, Hawaii, and American Samoa. When I look at that map, again, my nickname was Eddie Pepsi because 10 years ago, I ran the Pepsi-Cola bottling company with Guam. It is a bottling company for Pepsi that oversees most of those areas except for the Philippines and Hawaii. So I got the opportunity and the honor of visiting such beautiful places such as American and Western Samoa, Tonga, the Cook Islands, CNMI, Palau, the Marshall Islands, Federated States of Micronesia, the Cook Islands, and Tonga. I've been lucky. I've had an opportunity to visit so many beautiful and idyllic locations in the Pacific. And I can tell you one thing we all share, and whether you're from Micronesia, or Polynesia, or Melanesia, and the Philippines, it is really what is a common denominator for every one of us. It really is that hospitality, and that special, how would you say, that special heart that everyone has. It's just wonderful to be living in this region. I want to thank our Mayor, Guam Gordon, for this opportunity. I met Mayor Gordon last year in Guam, and we had exciting conversations about the possibilities of our communities. And it's because of his leadership and my friend King Urbano also helping here that Guam and Olongapo are now sister cities. And I think, ladies and gentlemen, we should all give that a hand because there's some tremendous opportunity ahead. The Philippines is a special place for my family. And again, Angel mentioned about some of our ties. There is another tie. My beautiful wife, Christine, who cannot make it here today, she's in Manila. I think she shot me at Mega Mall. She is both sharing of Filipina and Chamarita heritage. So I've got the best of both places, Guam and the Philippines. I'm happily married and I have 6 wonderful children. And really she's been the bedrock and the foundation of myself as a father, as a husband, also as a businessman and a public servant. There's also a true story in our family about a man named Guam Sen Calvo. And that is where me and Tina have some common ground in terms of ancestry. He was born and raised in the Philippines in the 19th century. He was born in Urita. And one of the favorite stories that was told by my father as a child growing up was about his grandfather, Don Tomas. Tomas graduated from the University of Santo Tomas back in 1888. but upon the death of his father Jacinto, he could return back to Guam with his mother. Her ancestral homeland was Guam. And upon the death of his father, they came back to Guam. Coincidentally, this is around the same time that President Teddy Roosevelt declared Subic Bay a naval reservation. Traveling wasn't easy back then. Now, it goes to show you now how strong the relationship is between Guam and the Philippines. Because if you look at the families that have gone back and forth over these hundreds of years, it wasn't an easy trip. It was a long ride by ship. And there has been that special tie for hundreds, if not thousands of years between Guam and the Philippines. Now today I find myself making that wonderful journey. Except now I took a jet ride in Continental, and then I took a car ride. And my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, that expressway, the SC Expressway Road, that is something, and I have some friends from Hawaii here, it looks like H1, or it reminds me of a freeway from Southern California. It's just a beautiful, beautiful ride over here. But it's been a much easier ride this year than it was 100, 200 years ago.